Yo, real talk, we might be getting some answers here a lot sooner than you think.
Suicide's on one.
Suicide, motherfuckers.
Shafts the dome.
We're all in.
Fuck it up.
Do it again.
Ooh, yeah.
YouTube family, what's good? Yo, just finished watching an awesome show from Flat Earth Banjo, USA, Japan, and all that. He also had the guests of David Weiss and other gentlemen I've never seen before, but they put on a good show talking about one of the topics that I was going to do a film on today. It's just funny how this topic has been on everybody's mind. Now, what I have up right now is a video done by Divergent like roughly 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go ahead and play it, and I'm going to introduce some of the things I came across as well. Let's do it.
Ice wall Antarctica. Check this out. Na 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 na. Let's do it several times. Focus on the movement. Focus on the circular movement.
Yep.
This circular movement, you will now understand where the classical flat Earth map with dome comes from. And so many groups on Facebook and YouTube and all the places that you follow. Vibes of Cosmos has done a very good job, and now I'm going to explain what's happening. So, as you know, this is the current world we live in. Here is Hyperborea, you know, Hyperborea at the north of Russia and Greenland and all.
Okay, so you guys see that little area, Hyperborea, right? And it's got the splits, right? It's split 4 ways, right? And you've got the 4 rivers that run in either direction like a big old cross. Let's continue.
That stuff, and this is like everything you see in white is ice. That would be Antarctica, so the Ice Age. This is Terra Vista, Pangaea, Atlantis. So right now the Ice Age is in Pangaea. Only this side here is where the Germans are, is not covered in ice. Now, why is it that, you know, and then you go back 2,000 years ago, as you know, Hyperborea back then was not in ice because the North Magnetic has moved, and then you go further beyond in the past and in Central Africa, pretty much close to Sahara.
Okay, you see that, Central Africa, close to the Sahara, close to, in and around the Sahara region, right next to the Atlantic Ocean, up there by, you know, Morocco and everything else. Now, I want to show you guys something interesting that I came across. So, family, this is what I came across, right? Right here is a greatest Mercator map that I came across. Actually, I went ahead and I purchased it, right? A little bit ago. And this is Hyperborea, right? 4 rivers split, the 4 pieces of land. Look like a little game of Simon Says. Remember that little 80s game and stuff like that? Now check this out. This is what people have been talking about for the last few weeks. It's been here forever, right? Rupus Negris, right? Or right here it says Polis Arctis. And up here, you know, of course it's not going to focus, but right there it says Rupus Negris. Y'all see something strange up there too? Now that is another thing. That says Polis Magnetis Reflectus, something like that. Respectus. Good Lord. Polis Magnetis Respectus Infoliarium Cornetus something Verdis. So either true or green. Something like that. Now I also want y'all to pay attention to another thing. Right? The location of this point of reference. We're going to use a couple of points of references. Now, I took a guess as to what this could be, this might be, right? Because this looks very familiar to me on a regular old Mercator map. Now, right here, it says America Parse. Part of America. So if it's that far north, this is more than likely like the Canada region, right? North America. Not like continental United States, North America, but North America and Canada. Anyhow, so while we're using this as the one point of reference, let's move further west. We come across this big cut in the water, right? This is probably the Bering Strait. Even though right here it says El Streteo de Anian, right? Streteo de Anian. I'm going to go do a little bit of research into that. But next door, it says Asie, right? And then down here, it says Asie Pars, so part of Asia. Of course, we know part of Asia is Russia, but I want y'all to pay special attention to where this is. And this right here could possibly be the Wrangel Islands. If you go above the Bering Straits and then you head further towards this area, you're going to run into the Wrangel Islands as well. But it doesn't show on a Mercator map. It doesn't show this thing that claims to be a magnetic pole. They're calling this a magnetic pole. And why do I find that funny? They showed on the Voyage of Cosmos, through the Voyage of Cosmos on the Divergent channel, which I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop in the description box as well. It shows the progression of this right here. It shows it moving up, down, down, and then around. Now remember, America's right here. Asia, Russia-ish is right there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I want to show y'all something else. Right here is my trusty Gleason map. So we were looking at Hyperborea right here. Here's the United States. Right there, up above, further north, is Canada. And then you have right here Alaska being separated by, the Bering Strait right there. And then Asia, Russia area right here. And then south of that, you got like stuff like St. Lawrence Island. And then like up above, I mentioned the Wrangel Island as well up here. Now we came across that big mountain, right? That Polus Magnetis right there, and that's this body of water. I guess you could call it the Arctic Ocean, the Arctic Sea, whatever. They, of course, they don't show Hyperborea here on the Gleason's map, but we know what it is. As a matter of fact, we know that this is Greenland, right? We know this is Greenland, and then right next to it is Iceland. Check this out. We know that this, even though it's green, we know that this is Groenland. Groenland is another name for Greenland, right? Greenland, and then it says island, something like that right there. Iceland is one of them joints right there. But that's one of those magnetic poles right there. Polus Magnetis, that's what it says right there. And then it says right here, Rupus Negris. This is our North Pole right here. Now let me show y'all something cool. I'm getting to the point. So if you look right here is the progression, kind of like in a little circle, just like that, going down, up, down, and through Africa. They showed that in the Divergent video. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in the description box. But check this out. He mentioned in the Sahara region, up here in the Sahara region, all of this is the Sahara. Libya, Algeria, Morocco, all them joints. Western Sahara, Mauritania, you name it. Niger, all of that. All this is burnt up. All that is the Sahara. Now, I want to show y'all something. Remember we spoke about this right here? Look familiar? Where do you guys think I'm going? Here. Right here. What does this look like? That is the Eye of the Sahara, right? Feed Your Mind TV Part 2 saying that the Eye of Sahara looks a lot like the new flat Earth map, with the concentric circles, the very dead center circle being where we currently live, right? Our world, where we live. And then outside of that, you have, outside of the ring of ice, outside of our little Antarctica, you've got those other pieces of land. But you have something more special here within Mauritania I want to show y'all. Here's something I came across. It says, what is Mauritania famous for? Of course, the only thing I know is the Eye of the Sahara, right? Dunes of the Sahara, oases lined with date palms, sand, rock. It's dry as hell over there. Cool. Mauritania is one of the least visited countries in the world. The highest peak in Mauritania, check this out, is Kejit Edjil, right? It is a black metal mountain made of magnetite. The magnetic mineral has been commercially mined since the 1950s. The mined iron ore is transported across the desert to a port 700 kilometers away on the only railroad track in the country. The length of the train, almost up to 3 kilometers, makes it one of the longest freight. Okay, fine, cool, right? That's possibly what we could be getting from this. That's possibly going to be the progression of the pole. So they showed it on the Divergent show, right? From up here to down here, and it's not going to be an immediate jump. At least I don't predict it to be. I'm probably going to be dead by then. But could there be a line of magnets? Could there be a line of magnetic pole-like mountains, right, along the way? Down, down, down into Northern Sahara, right here by Mauritania. What are the possibilities? YouTube family, help me figure this out. I think we're close to something. I don't know. That's my prediction. Anyway, YouTube family, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity. This is damn fascinating. This is fascinating. This is crazy. Let me know what y'all think. Wish y'all nothing but the best. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace.